Chris Olsen with CF Olsen Homes. My dad was actually CF Olsen Homes, grew up underneath him, swinging the hammer, throwing bricks, and about, 7, 8 years ago, I took over the company and ran the day-to-day stuff as he stepped back and wanted to be a little bit behind the scenes more. I think one thing everybody asks, what's the process of building a custom home? I've kind of narrowed it down really to 4 easy steps. Number one thing is an existing home. Everybody walks in the door and says, hey, we want to build our dream home, but we've got an existing home in Salt Lake. We've got a program that we run in our office called our Move Up program. If we can help homeowners sell their existing home, cut out realtor fees, and be able to facilitate that, they can then take that money and put that money into their new house. Number 2 is always the land. Everybody says, well, where do you build? What can we do? Where's that perfect lot? Where's our dream lot? We've got a handful of developers as well as a handful of subdivisions that we're able to direct those homeowners to and get them out and help them find that perfect lot. Number 3 is our floor plans. Everybody has been through a model home that they absolutely love, but one of my favorite things is when people walk in the door and they say, Chris, we found this model home or we found this floor plan online, but we wish we could change this, this, and this. And so that's where CF Olsen Homes really stands out in the design aspect of really being able to sit down, draft the floor plans in-house, make those changes, walk out into our design studio and be able to show them the full-size kitchen of what that's going to look like. Number 4 is obviously financing. That's one big fear everybody has, is saying, hey, can I afford this house that's $325,000? What's the payment going to be? We've got a handful of preferred lenders that we work with directly, hands-on, to be able to make that process. And I think the key element to those 4 steps is we help you through the process and help you figure out how to make this thing work versus so many builders, they say, we'll help you with the floor plan and that, but you're on your own trying to figure out how to finance it. The one reaction that I get as a builder now from homeowners and people coming through the parade is they want to see what other people are doing and what real houses are. Everybody goes through a model home and goes through existing houses, but it's not the new and upcoming trends, and it's not the builders kind of trying to push the limits and do something a little bit different. The last couple of years we've had just random homeowners. This year was actually for my parents. About 1.5 years ago, I was able to purchase this piece of property that we subdivided and came into a couple lots. But my dad came down here one day and just fell in love with the mature trees, the setting, and said, Cal, we might want to build again. He said, hey, what would it take? What do we need to do? We started throwing some mud against the wall and seeing what was sticking. And so the idea of this house was, we've got to have a place for all the grandkids and have 35 people over for Thanksgiving dinner. The idea of the great room, kitchen, nook areas, big open areas, and then going down into the basement where the spoil zone name fits the basement perfectly. Where you've got the 120-inch projector screen. You've got the candy bar where the grandkids can hang out and drink soda and be able to spill over there versus spilling on the carpet. And then you got the bunk room in the back room that can house 7, 8, 9 grandkids, and they can all sleep in there and have a good old time. The man cave's out back. Got his cars, as he jokes, it's his other kids. They're out there on the rack, be able to keep an eye on them. I think that's why this year this house was People's Choice Award and won multiple awards inside the Home Builders Association, was because it was unique and it was thought out. It was built around Grandma and Grandpa's house, and I think it was really fun to be involved with. And probably have to say is one of my favorites I've been involved with, just because there was a vision, there was an idea, and we hit it.